I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
I'm going to tell you, after listening to last night's live stream on DJ Witch Doctor, the link of that is in the description box. But of course, you put that on members only. And Kevin Samuels did not help not one of you black Negroes, not neither one of you, to get a wife. He didn't help black society in anything. And a lot of y'all just proved to the world that black men are not problem solvers. And I'm really getting really fed up. I'm getting really tired of explaining things to people. What's going on? Y'all are always going to be the last to know. Everybody else, every other group around the world can see the problem, can actually identify the problem. Y'all about the only group in America outside of uh, the white American mud silk class, the North American Negro failed at identifying the real problem. Everybody else around the world knows what it is. I'm listening to the older heads online making an excuse for Kevin Samuels. And I'm getting really frustrated that you got grown men who should know better talking to Kevin as if though he was a godsend that he was you know, I'm listening to Ankh be streaming. Negro, you're 50. I'm listening to Coach Freg, whatever his name is. Y'all always come online and blame somebody else. Y'all punching down on other people as the root cause on why relationships, why men are not uh, getting married, why women not creating families. Y'all keep saying the same thing. You know, y'all want to blame, um, y'all want to blame feminism. That's what you Negroes do every night. Y'all want to blame feminism. Y'all want to blame gays. Y'all want to blame. Y'all want to sit there and blame the Democratic Party. Y'all want to blame the LGBTQ community. Y'all want to blame everybody else except for y'all want to blame white women. Y'all want to blame black women and her hair weave. And then, like I told y'all last night, you Negroes don't read. Now, let me start off with this book. And I said this last night. I don't know if y'all can hear me, heard what I said last night because my Wi-Fi, either my Wi-Fi or StreamYard is messing up. I don't know which one was the problem. But here's the issue. Here's what people should read. Men on Strike by Dr. Helen A. Smith. Man Not by Dr. Tom Curry. And I forgot to include Dr. Tom Curry into this. And here is another book that y'all should also look up. The War Against Boys. Christina Hoff Sommers. Kevin was not talking about things which is the root cause of what's going on. Y'all want to bypass everything else. Welfare, feminism, Section 8 housing, hair weave as the black man's plight. But yet, y'all don't read these books. Y'all come online, and you Negroes are over 45. You Negroes are over 45, and you can't read. Y'all either you can't read or you won't read, and that's a problem why I had to put y'all in that Delta November category. Old niggas and their talking points got to go. I don't give a damn. You're in the way. When y'all get on these panels and say a lot of dumb shit, you really are in the way. You really are in the fucking way. What's the root cause of things? And then y'all talk in circles. Well, man, that's why some of y'all join FBA, join ADOS. That's why some of y'all part of that red pill community don't want to identify the real problem. You see, there is an education gap, right? I talked about it, right? The education gap, and let me go here with this, right? Let's talk about the education gap. This is a prime example of the education gap. Now, even though it goes beyond a little bit beyond 1980, right? It goes a little bit beyond 1980, but in the 60s and 70s, education was equal between men and women, right? I mean, the cross section, it was middle. But what happened? See, none of y'all don't want to identify. Because you see, and the thing is, there's one thing I'm tired of hearing you Negroes say. Well, her education is not important. A black woman's or any woman's education is not important. That's what y'all say all the time. I don't care what degrees you have. While your education is declining, her education is coming up. And you Negroes sit there and think, oh, her education does not matter. No, what it means though, she got more insight. The more educated a woman is, or hold on, let me say this, let me back up from that. The more educated anyone is, the more access to other things, better access to other avenues, especially if you have a bachelor's degree. You got more access to other jobs, other people, things like that. You Negroes keep shooting yourselves in the foot all the time. Women are not going to date men who has most women are not going to date men who is not of the same education as they have. I mean, who is no, I'm sorry, I messed that up. Women are not going to date a high school guy or a high school dropout if she has a college degree. Some of y'all still offended when Ebony K. Williams said, I don't want to date a bus driver. And then y'all acted, and then y'all lost y'all's minds when Ebony K. Williams went ahead and said that. I'm not offended by it. Y'all act like y'all sit there and y'all act like every woman is entitled that you are entitled to every woman or to any woman, which you are not. So what if Ebony K. Williams said she won't date a bus driver? Some of you Negroes on here don't even work at all. And y'all over here complaining. I did. I'm the one who timed you out. Remember what you said on bombs? Remember what you said on Bomb Cherry Channel? I'm the one who timed you out. Cause I'm not playing with you. I told you. I'm done with you. Should never even accept the pure public car a $5 Indian. I get rid of your ass. You lucky I ain't blocked your ass yet. Now back to the point where I was at. Now, you really thought I was playing when I said that. You really thought I was playing. No, I'm not. I'm getting rid of some of y'all. Now back to the point, right? You Negroes don't read for shit. And then y'all come on these panels and it's very frustrating. And then that's why I cuss you niggas out all the time. Y'all don't have. Y'all don't have. Let me say it again for you, because I didn't stutter when I said it. Y'all don't have the ability to comprehend. Y'all don't have the ability to articulate yourself. Now, the thing is, right? You Negroes are grown. You're older than me. And Coach Ferg, I'm really getting tired of your millennial bashing. I'm a millennial. I'm born in the 1980s. I'm not gonna allow you baby booming having ass nigga, you Gen X ass nigga keep talking about what you know is this and it's feminism and you millennials don't know how to wipe your asses because you didn't have no daddy. No, who create fatherless homes? That's your generation, nigga. That's your generation that created fatherless homes and shit. And no, let me talk about this too. It was not the welfare program. It was not the Monahan report, because some of y'all take your cues from the Monahan report. It was not Lyndon Johnson. It was not the Great Society. It was not. It was not welfare programs that kicked the black man out of the house. We'll kick the black man out of the house for two things. The gold shock of 1971 and the drug war. Nixon's drug war were the two primary ingredients that kicked black men out of the house. So I don't want to hear nobody come with me with the whole Ronald Reagan, uh, Lee Atwater narrative about the black woman and the welfare queen. I don't want to hear it. And you old niggas keep saying regurgitating some shit that's grossly misinformed. That's why I said it last night. I gotta go over your niggas' heads now. I gotta go over y'all niggas' heads already. Because all this time, 50-year-old Negroes, you got 3, maybe 4 niggas talk about, man, we love Kev. Man, Kev, speak for us. Kevin spoke for us. Kevin didn't give 2 ounces of a fuck. And let me say this right now. I'm not here to bash a dead man. Let me say this right now. I'm not here to bash a dead man because it is weak. It's punk made to drag a dead man. A man who's been dead for 4 years and 3 months. Wait, has it 3 months? I guess so. 4 years and 3 months. Kevin Samuels has been no longer been living. So any man who's beefing with a dead man, like I don't know, like PJ Flame, I'm not here to beef with a dead man. I'm talking about you fans now. Your fans are the problem. These fans of Kevin Samuels are the problem, regurgitating these talking points that makes no sense in 2026. You got all this ample time to be leaders. That's why I asked a question on that panel. Do you see men as leaders in a community? They say yes. Then how come y'all didn't solve anything? Y'all been here for 15, 20 years at least. Y'all didn't solve anything yet? But then y'all try to push me to the side. When I try to tell y'all, that's not the problem, this is the problem. Our financial institutions, our housing institutions are the problem. Y'all don't want to touch. See, y'all want to punch down on women. Y'all want to punch down on gays. Y'all want to punch down on whoever else they may be. Y'all will refuse to box y'all's gods. The man who collects your taxes, who tax your ass to death. The man who's putting poison in your food. The man who sit there and ship you off to fight a country in the Middle East. Y'all won't talk about those institutions because you're lazy. You niggas are lazy in this motherfucker. That's why I gotta go over your heads. And the first thing I have to do is get rid of my enemies first. Then I can go to the next level and do what needs to be done. Because we got a Delta November problem, and it needs to be eradicated. Now, look at the chart. Excuse me. Look at the chart. There's an education gap. And let's look at the housing chart. This is the housing chart. From 1960 to 2025. Look at the housing chart. Where's Ross Perot when you need him? Because down here, the housing market collapsed in December, went to its lowest point at December of 2008. Most of us was coming out of college. Most of us was coming out of college during this time period. And every time we try to tell y'all what's going on, y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all keep giving us these old ass snares about what the black woman need to do. She need to do this. She need to do that. Yet you won't look at the charts. That's why I gotta say I got to get rid of my enemies on YouTube so I can go up the fucking next level because you niggas are fucking anchors at this point. Why y'all putting Jay Prince and fucking Anton and Tommy and all them niggas up on Fox News when they feed you poison and y'all regurgitating these stupid bullshit talking points that is unfounded. You're in the way. Oh, Kevin brought black men and black women together. How, nigga? By insulting black women? Manosphere algorithm? I'm talking to you, Manosphere algorithm. You telling me Kevin Sameuls brought the black man and the black woman together. How? Because he told Miss Average at best she ain't shit. It's time to make things right again. And you niggas you old niggas are in the way. And I've been frustrated for at least a good 5 years. I've been frustrated with y'all's narratives. Yet y'all said y'all supposed to be the leaders of the community. Y'all supposed to be leaders of the black community. That's why I started to understand and agree with SKC about why some men said let it burn down. I see why he's saying that. Let the bitch burn. And every time when somebody trying to identify what is the problem, what's causing the problem, you niggas don't want to hear it because you want to beat up on Keisha, beat up on some gay man, blame some lesbian. Oh, you mad at this lesbian because she don't want to choose you. And y'all blaming the transsexual because the thing is that tranny over there gave y'all attention that you really don't want. that almost trick you in some shit. You want to blame all these other people instead of blaming the housing market, the education problem, and the taxation problem. You niggas got 15 years to draft a fucking movement out of this shit. How you gonna be on Fox News and y'all can't draft a political and social uh uh plat manifesto or something? If the white boys do it, why ain't doing it? I see the white boys doing it. I see the Asian boys are doing it. Asian Americans and Asians on the continent doing it. Why can't y'all? Only thing y'all care about is this shit. Let me show y'all what like you niggas care about. Let me show you what you niggas care about, and that is this. That's all y'all care about. Y'all think this is a power move, right? You think this is a power move, niggas. But god damn it, I might want to, and that's why I said though the other day. Some of you niggas need to have your ass beat. Some of y'all really need to be knocked off your damn shoulders, off your damn heels. And get you niggas up and out of here. Because you're in the way. I've been saying this for years now. You are really getting in the way. I'm gonna blame the Democrats. How the hell are you gonna blame Democrats? The Democrats had not been in any. The Democrats don't have the president. They don't have the White House. They don't have the Senate. They don't have the House of Representatives. Hell, they own the Supreme Court, and 35 out of all the 50 states is run by Republicans. What the hell you still want to blame Democrats for? Now I ain't no Democrat shield, by the way, but how y'all frame y'all's argument is stupid. One of the dumbest arguments I ever seen. Y'all rather vote for Donald Trump because though you mad at Keisha. Let me get off. Let me get right back to where I was at. Right. This is a housing market. Here's the education market. See again. This is education. This is housing. See what y'all need to do is take those two graphs, melt it together, and you'll see the problem why men are not getting married. Whether you're black or white or otherwise, most men my age is not getting married, is not sitting there having children. So does the women. You know why? Because because you don't have houses. We as a collective don't buy houses early. Most of us are not educated. As the members, we're less educated than the females in our community. And in fact, we actually downplayed education. Especially in black society. That's part of the reason why we have a brain drain. But yet y'all worry about why Tyrone is going after Becky. Y'all want to know why Keisha is with Brad somewhere. Y'all worry more about that than trying to fix that problem over there. Let me go ahead and do this real quick because facts matter to me, not your damn opinion. Facts matter, not your opinion. Truth matters, not your ideology. U.S. women. Now, this is from 2024, November, right? Right at the week after the election. And oh, wait a minute. Here is a better graph. Y'all need to explain why men decided to be less educated than their female counterpart. Coach, you supposed to be educated, coach, with your old ass. You supposed to know about this. You were talking about, oh man, you come from a single parent household. Let me tell you something, nigga. Do you know some of our presidents came from single parent household? James Garfield came from a single parent household. Abraham Lincoln came from a single parent household. They say Andrew Jackson's mama was a hoe. She came that he was the 8th president of the United States. I said 8th president of the United States. His mama was called a hoe because she was a single mother too. What the hell are you talking about? You act like just because somebody come from a single parent household that they're less than. Get tired of you old niggas saying that stupid bullshit. Old niggas and their talking points got to go. I'm willing to take charge now. I'm really tired of you niggas talking and don't provide shit. Niggas don't provide shit around this motherfucker. Hold on. Oh, well, like you paid $500,000 for a house that was wait, hold on, wait a minute. That was 120,000. Oh, I'm sorry. I got them. Okay, you kind of messed me up right there. 120,000 10 years ago, no remodels or upgrades. Will you pay? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, hell, no, I wouldn't. But let me get back to here, right? Since I can't read, right? Since I can't read, let me go ahead and do a practicing on my reading, right? Women between the ages of 25 and 34 continue to have more than men in the same age group to have a bachelor's degree. The age gap in bachelor degree completion appears in every major racial or ethnic group, though the size of the gap varies widely. Boy, I'm so fucking enraged by some of you niggas online. In 1995, young men and women were equally likely to hold a bachelor degree, 25% each. Since then, have been a growing gap between men and women in college completion. Can y'all comprehend that? Because I think I think Mr. MGTOW, who like to yell at ducks all day, can you articulate that? Why you yell at ducks all day talking about women ain't shit? You another old nigga too. Ugly ass nigga. Today, 47% of U.S. women ages 25 to 34 have a bachelor's degree, compared with 37 of men. The share of young women with bachelor degree has increased by 22% percentage points since 1995, from 25 to 47. And over the same period, men have seen a smaller increase from 25 to 34. No, I'm sorry, 37. Now, let's look at the racial group. You're supposed to be the leaders of the community, right? That's what y'all said last night, right? That's why you said last night, right? If you're supposed to be the leader of the community, you should have every tool at your disposal. Not no, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that. That's unfair. Uh that's unfair. You should have the answers by now. Because we used to be told that age comes with wisdom, or wisdom comes with age. That's not the case. You know, I believe in the Old Testament in the scriptures, and I'm gonna quote two of them. The the first wisdom comes from the fear of the Lord. The second thing is all wisdom comes from the Lord. What I'm saying is you niggas do not have a fucking ass moral standard. Yeah. It's gonna be my Sunday sermon to you bitch ass niggas. You don't got no fucking moral standard. Because you think about sex too damn much. You think about lusting too much. Get you a get you a bitch. Get you a botch. Who says that dumb shit? Oh, sirism. You think that's gonna solve black men's issues? Hell no, nigga. Now let me scroll down a bit. White, black, and Hispanic women outpace men in college completion in recent decades. Do you know there was a government program that President Obama tried to create, and y'all shut that shit down? Now I know people say My Brother's Keeper. Yes, he was. It was called My Brother's Keeper. But you know what happened? Y'all think it was Kimberly Crenshaw Williams. Oh yes, she played a role in destroying My Brother's Keeper. Yes, she did. But you know also who had destroyed it? The old head black preachers. Them black pastors that y'all see every Sunday in Chicago, New York, and Atlanta. Them same black pastors said, "What about the girls?" And some of you, them old black pastors, are some of you niggas, because y'all come on that pulpit every fucking Sunday, and y'all say the same damn shit, blaming everybody else, trying to punch down on somebody else rather than punching up at the power structure. You punching everybody else up. You punching down on everybody else. You want to punch down on women. Yet y'all will never punch up to the power structure. Because you niggas are fucking weak ass shit. Y'all can't articulate. That's why your son can't articulate a goddamn thing. Some of these niggas are 30, 40 years old, and they can't articulate a simple sentence. They can't even speak it right. I know I stutter, damn it, but at least I can articulate my damn self. At least I can comprehend the English language. You know, you don't see me yelling at ducks all day saying I'm MGTOW. You don't see me sitting there saying, I'm mad at women because though, I got turned down in 1986 at a prom date, like Obsidian over there. I'm not here looking for daddies. It's time to get rid of you niggas. You niggas are up in the way. I can give two flying fucks what these women are talking about. These women are a fucking symptom. They're not the problem. She punching down like a pack of bitch name ass niggas that you are. And because I said women are the symptoms, don't think though they're off the hook though. Don't think they're off the hook because they share some responsibility in this shit. Like how young boys, no matter if they're white or black, no matter if they're white or black. Say it again. It doesn't matter if they're white or black. They were feed with tropical medications. Ritalin, Prozac, from the 1980s and 90s. Y'all don't want to talk about that shit. Yet y'all want to talk about, well, it's because she spent hair weave money, child support money on hair weave. Well, if she's paying child support on hair weave, nigga, why won't you take that kid in, live with you for a couple months out of the year? How about you do that shit? Instead of you talking about child support. Yet y'all said Kevin and Anger Man and Tommy and Sergeant Willie Pete. You said all these niggas are online is y'all's leaders. And then y'all say BJ's Igmore is y'all's master teacher. Oh, Big J's jealous. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. Because all the influence you niggas got, y'all couldn't do one goddamn thing right. Yeah, I'm jealous of that shit because y'all misused what should have been happening. I was told, hey, you need to read, son. You need to do your homework. That sports shit comes later. Football comes later. Basketball comes later. Track comes later. And y'all see you niggas getting online last night and made this nigga, Kevin Samuels, a man who's been dead for 4 years and 2 months. No, scratch that. 3 months. The man been dead for 4 years and three months. I ain't stuttering on that. 4 years and 3 months. Y'all still trying to make this man y'all's daddy. And it's not some 20-year-old saying this. Y'all up in y'all's 40s. I see why MOT said y'all some Delta Novembers and we not gonna keep you up to speed. We got knock you niggas over the head and get y'all out the way. I agree with MOT on that. I see what SKC was saying when he said, man, I'm going to the other community. I gotta deal with this shit. You got two men saying, I don't want to deal with this shit. One of them chose violence, the other one didn't. Because there is a brain drain going on. And y'all are preventing the solution to bubble up because y'all want to be entertained. If you want to be entertained, buy your PlayStation, nigga. You want to have fun? Well, goddamn nigga, you might want to go to YMCA and some old shit and get the fuck out the way. And you know what? But you know what? KKT. No, I'm sorry. DKT. I should say. Let me address this first. Be the change. Well, you know what? I'm gonna address this, right? You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because Kevin can't flag people's channels anymore. Kevin is not here to flag. That's why I know I'm being critical of Kevin, but I'm not playing Kevin's videos. Okay, I'm not playing Kevin's. See, but this is not about Kevin. It's about his fan base who's still trying to look for a leader and shit. Okay. You got niggas like PJ Flame still trying to go after Kevin, saying Kevin been dead for 4 years and 3 months. 4 years and 3 months. You now want to beef with a dead man, nigga? That's some lame ass shit. To beef with a dead man. Yet though you will never go after the top dogs of today. Kevin. Don't give a fuck about Kevin. Kevin's gone. Be the change you want to see in the world. Well, I have to get rid of my enemies first, though. For me, before I even move on, because if I try to go up, move up into the ladder, them niggas would try to drag me down. So I gotta get rid of my enemies first. And I'm being on some real shit. But back to the point where I was at, right? Because I know I'm ranting in the middle of this. There's so many side rants I want to go into, right? But let's talk about the housing market, because you can't create a family without a house, right? So here we are, right? 1.8 million missing households while Gen Z millennials vanish from the housing market. Now, this is Austin right here, right? Austin, I know y'all looking at the price and say, oh man, that house right there is cheap on Jolly Road, right? I see y'all, you see the scrolling right here? Oh yeah, oh man, it's $215,000. Whoa. Stop. Let's scroll right back. Let's go right back to this house right here, right? $215,000 house. Now that's cheap for a house, right? In Austin. But y'all don't talk about the property taxes that come with it. The property taxes will kill you. This house right here is a million, 1.7 million. This was $1 million. See, I can go on and on and on about these. Oh shit! Stop. Hold on. Like right here, right? Yeah, but what they would never talk about is the tax rates. But then you get right back to here, right? market. Right back where I was at. You got the housing market. Nobody buying houses. Less houses means less children being born. But none of y'all don't want to compute that when y'all tap. Yeah, somebody's run. I think that is his daughter. Yeah, it's probably his daughter doing it. Right. I read that nearly 50% of adults aged 18 to 30 have now moved back in with their parents because exactly nobody want to talk about it. But y'all say Kevin is bringing the black man and the black woman together. That's not happening. I need data for that. Give me some data for that shit. Otherwise, stop with the cap. Stop capping on these panels. All right, who can afford these houses except folks getting these jobs or people doing content daily? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna end my rant. I'm gonna end my rant because I really don't want to raise my blood pressure as it already is. I wish DJ would have put the stay that had not put that things on members only. But then again, he had to. I don't blame him for that members only. Yeah, because old boy was saying a lot of fruity ass shit on there, calling people the F word, and I'm talking about the F word for the LGBTQ community. So I see why he put it on members only. So I get it. I get it. I'm really getting tired of you niggas saying the same damn shit, and then when people ask for you about share your wisdom, it's always blaming the black woman, blaming this person, blaming that, blaming hair weave. But we're not asking you about blaming somebody. We're talking about what our solutions are. American citizens are broke. Let AI be the consumers. You know what? I'm gonna let it go, man. I'm gonna let it go. I'm really frustrated, but I can't move on until all these enemies are gone. That's all I gotta say on it. So anyway, let me get out. Let me get out of here. I might come back in the afternoon. Might come back in the afternoon. Catch me some Z's because yeah, I'm gonna catch me some Z's and all that. So I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.